a treat. I think I teared up actually a few times over there for a myriad of reasons. But one of the greatest things that I felt was a kinship to you and a real inspiration for your teaching as a young teacher myself, as a young artist. What you have modeled for me gives space for me to exist as I am. And so thank you for being here tonight. What a beautiful film. Thank you all for being here.
This is just my personal belief. I think in every generation you have every type of person. You have every type of person. You have people who are committed to things. You have people who are wishy-washy, committed. You have people who are not committed. But you have all different types of people, you know. And you know, like thank God for Kaepernick.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thank God for Black Lives Matter. Thank God for the women's movement. You know, so we can't allow people who purposely try to distract us from struggle. Change. In the studio, I listened to.
And what I noticed with a lot of younger artists is that at times, and I shouldn't say younger artists because I myself, I remember being in that spot in which I wanted to be like the other person. I wanted to paint like someone else. And I remember you told me one time, he says, but you're already painting like them, you gotta paint like you.
Right.
So with these young students, when I told them that, I think it made a connection because recently I saw him and now he's bringing in the things that are of himself into his work. And it seems more genuine. He's no longer trying to impress anyone, his mother, his father, even impress me. So can you talk a little bit about the importance of
My brother's gonna kill me. Joe's gonna kill me with what I'm getting ready to say. He lives near the city of Patterson where we were brought up. And he was saying to me, well, the black people in Patterson are not getting their rightful place in it. We've been here all this time and other people are coming in it. And so I say to him all the time, because I think of Harriet Tubman. And when Harriet Tubman was trying to bring people up from the South to get free, I'm sure there's a lot of black people saying, oh, don't do that because these white people will kill you and this will happen, this and that. Look how it would have stopped her if she wasn't in the moment focused about what needed to be done. So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to turn the question a little bit around. And then I'm going to get, because I'm not a friend of, I see some administration people here. I haven't always been a good friend of administration people, because they have to toe the line. Okay. But I would say to him, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm from this period that came up under Elijah Muhammad. And Elijah Muhammad said, you know, you gotta be self-reliant. So going back to the 60s, my time, when we weren't satisfied with what the schools were doing, we went and sat in the president's office. We went and bogarted them. We went and protested. We didn't do just the complaining. I used to tell students all the time, they'd complain about, oh, the tuition is going up and this is changing and administration. I said, yes. I said, but you don't realize you're more powerful than faculty. But you all complain, but you don't organize. So I think that's part of it. You have to become active in your freedom, in your struggle. Okay? The other thing is that I am still fighting with the administration and the art department where I used to work. They only had this one black person teaching full-time. That was me. And here we are a block away from the ghetto. And I used to say to them, well, look, in order to take, if you want to take away the excuse of black students or black people saying, I can't do this because the white people won't let me, I said, if you need to have people that look like them too. You know, so this is how we had how to go into the department. You know, and so you have to be part. What does Gandhi say? You have to be the change you want to see. We have to be that. So we have to be active, and we can't fall for this stuff that they put out today. Where and even if you're the last, even if you're by yourself, because when you look at it in the grand scheme of history, people who struggle to make a change, even if they failed at making the change, really get more credit in history than people who just put up with the nonsense. Okay, so I'm saying two things. You have to do your part, or the group have to do their part, but also, and I find that a lot of times administrations, when students get organized,